Hi everyone! I would like to share with you a special craft project today. You know, when I'm not selling houses with my family or out with the horses, then usually you can find me hiding in my craft room. I love to make gifts around the holidays. I started when I moved out of my parents' house and I was on a budget. I couldn't really afford to buy a lot of presents, but it was more cost effective to make them, and I was able to make special presents for friends, family members, and coworkers. My girlfriend Mindy gave me one of these light boxes for Christmas, and I fell in love with it and just had to duplicate it. So that's what I've done, and I would like to share that project with you today. This is what we're gonna make, and it is a light box. Now, this is a Halloween themed light box. Also, if anyone knows me, Halloween is my favorite holiday, and I have a Halloween tree. So I have 2 or 3 of these boxes that are made. It has the purple and orange lights in them, and then of course it has Halloween ribbon on top. But I'm going to show you how to make a box for Christmas. So, for your supplies, the first is you're going to need a glass block. And these are found at Lowe's and Home Depot. They're in the bathroom and or maybe the tile section, because they're the blocks that are used to make the glass walls in bathrooms that you see in some houses. Then you need a glass drill bit, and I did this myself, so it's not that difficult to do as far as drilling a hole in the side to put the lights in. It's very time consuming, and you have to go very slow so that you don't break the block. And then it does take some time to clean out the inside from all the dust. But you can also buy them with a hole already cut in them. They're just a little bit more money. Those you can find at a craft store, or you can find them at Lowe's and Home Depot with the hole already in the side, made for like a piggy bank. And those are about $10 versus these that are about $6, like a little less than $6. Okay, then you need a strand of lights. This is 50 Christmas lights. You can also do the strands of 25. It just is going to make a difference on how well your glass block lights up. So the 25 is very nice. It gives it just a very dim effect. The 50 makes it a lot brighter. And then you need ribbon, and you definitely need a ribbon that is thick and a wired ribbon. So when I say wired, the edges here you can see has wires on the edges, and so it's easy to fold, and that's what makes the bow stand up and gives the bow its structure. So you definitely want a wired ribbon. You can find this at the craft store. I have even gone to Costco and Sam's Club, and they sell them in big rolls, and it's wired ribbon, and they have beautiful beautiful wired ribbon that you can buy. So let's get started. What I do is I wrap the ribbon around the block a couple times, and that just kind of gives me an idea of how much ribbon I need. And what I do is I start at the top and I laid it over the top, and I brought it to the bottom of the block, and then I crisscrossed it and I brought it up the other side, and then I just tie a knot. So I tied a double knot, and I have my ends here. Now you want to go ahead and leave the long tails here. You'll cut those very last, and then I just kind of, you know, spread it out and make it look pretty, and I make sure that it's all centered. Then you are going to make a bow. This is a 6-loop bow, and I made this bow using a bow dabra that you can buy at the craft store. I can't make these by hand. There's all kinds of videos on how to make these bows by hand, but it's just easier for me to use a bow maker, and I've had it, so that's what I use. Once you have your bow made, then all you do is, I made my bow, and of course I tied it together with a string. And so then all you have to do is tie it to the other ribbon. I'll just tie a little knot here. And then there you have it. So then I just kind of, you know, make all of the loops look even, and I make it look like a big, poofy, pretty bow. And then at this point you can trim your ends, and I trim them, I leave them off to the side a little bit, and it makes it really pretty. Then you just stuff your lights in, and you're done. That's it. So it looks really pretty under the Christmas tree. I sent one to a friend, and she actually keeps it on her kitchen counter as a night light. You can also leave it in your bathroom as a night light. So there's many different places that you can utilize it, and friends and family just love them. So I hope you enjoyed this craft project today, and if you have any questions, feel free to give me a call. Have a great day.